The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another House of Stein Hot 10 show this Friday, this wonderful Friday night. I am here with my compadre, Mr. YeeZee Yee, the hardest working man in YouTube comic book content. How you doing, brother?
Wait. Is it Wednesday or is it Friday? Because this feels like a little bit like deja vu.
I know, right? I know. I felt like we were just here. Here.
And we're getting messages on the side right now. Like Redhood's like, I'm on my way right now.
Shout out to Redhood, our good friend Redhood. He's going to be here shortly. And then of course to the one and only Ben Stein, the House of Stein himself, is not able to make it tonight. I think it's his wife's birthday, so he's taking his wife out for dinner, which he should be doing. And I wouldn't expect anything less from him to take that day off.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him go live. Like I'd be sitting backstage still, being like, "Dude, what are you doing sitting here?"
Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. So yeah, dude. Very interesting. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Let me fix this real quick here. Control Z. Let me fix that. All right.
Go watch the fight.
Oh,
go watch the fight. There's no way I can even watch it. Like, have you? Do you have a Netflix account?
No.
Or
no.
Okay. So anyone that's trying to watch it right now, it's buffering because so many people are trying to live stream, and like I don't know how often Netflix has done a live event. I don't think they do those very often or at all, right? But I mean, I have Hulu, I have HBO Max. Anytime they do a live broadcast of something, it's not even that bad. Like it actually works. I'm like, how have they not figured this out yet? Like,
well, this is good. I mean, if it's like that the whole time, it's gonna be a major issue tomorrow. People are gonna be going crazy.
But the weird part is if you like start early or like something that's already passed, like if you're watching on the rewind, like way behind, like it's actually clear. Like even if you do happen to be watching it, it's all buffery live. Like it's all like squares. It looks like you're watching like something with a 50 with a 56K modem or something like that.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely rooting for Tyson. But I think that the fix is in for Paul. I think that the betting fix is in. So that being said, everybody out there that's watching it live, that's in the live chat, keep us updated. Not only do we have that fight tonight, tomorrow night we have a big fight. It's a crazy weekend for fights, man.
Are they all happening in Texas too?
I don't know. Are they? They might be.
No, I'm just joking around. I didn't even know this was going on in Arlington.
Yeah. Big stadium.
Yeah.
Is it in the Cowboy Stadium? Is that where it is?
Is that the AT&T Center?
Probably. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, I mean, it probably is because Jerry Jones was on.
Okay. All right. Jay Carter says my Netflix just crashed.
But Doc Joe saying his is perfect. But I mean, like, I understand not everyone has doctor internet, so
yeah, that's sometimes the way it is. Depending on where you're at in the country, you get a better reception and or something. I don't know.
I mean, Oklahoma is pretty close to Dallas too. Anyways, that's only like 2-3 hours away, right?
UFC is in MSG, so. Anyways, New York feed crash in certain parts of New York. Ouch. That's going to be a big problem for Netflix tomorrow. Holy cow, are they going to take some heat? But that being said, keep us updated on the fight. We're hoping that Tyson wins over here, but I know a lot of people got money riding on it. That being said, you guys, we have an excellent show tonight. We have some really cool books to talk about. We got a huge almost 10 list. We got some fun stuff. If you're watching live right now, I believe there's over 30 of you. Hit that thumbs up. That really helps us, especially early in the show. It brings more people in here, so the live chat is more fun and more active, and I think that's makes it a lot more fun for the live viewers, and that the live chat's active. So Scouter, James Kreider, Doc Joe, Heroes Reborn. I see a lot of longtime family members in the chat. We've got some fun stuff to talk about. And speaking of James Kreider, we've got an excellent James Kreider book to talk about this week in our first segment, Whoa/Blow. He put this on IG. So on IG, he puts up a post and it says, "Your periodic reminder that one man's blow book is Bryan McClay's woe book. Ever wins #2, a Shrooms cover by Steve Peters." I'm 100% agreeing with you this week on this one, Kreider. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here is our woe book of the week. And I don't know if this is the second print that has this cool extra like floating heads on it. It could be, but I'm gonna have to find this book now. So thanks for this one.
So you got it wrong, man. You just got to eat some psilocybin, and then you see those heads.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true. And you can tell that mushroom is definitely an Amanita muscariate. That's for sure. Fly aggregate, Mario mushroom, all day, every day. So he's about to get big, real big.
Yeah,
gotta love these mushroom and cannabis books. I want them all. Keep sending them my way. Keep tagging me on the IG posts, and you never know, they might show up on the woe book or the blow book of the week. So I don't know how hard this one is to find though. We'll see. It definitely is a mushroom cover. It definitely is a mushroom cover.
I mean, all you have to do is eat one of these mushrooms, and then you can go whoo, whoa.
All right, moving on to our blow book of the week.
Oh, that blows. That blows.
Oh, man. Now this one, this one is pretty rough. Alley, what is this? Alley Oop and the Missing King of Moo from 1938. That's a rough
More
cover.
like Alley Poo.
Yeah, Alley Poop. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And the Missing Book of Pooh, because that is freaking terrible. Holy cow. That's a rough cover.
It's like someone's kid went to the office with them, and then they stuck in their drawing and decided to publish it instead. It's what it really looks like.
Yeah. Well, sometimes those 1930s comics were rough, and this one's pretty rough.
But even in the 30s, that's not like it's the first year of paint and ink.
You're right. Yeah, you are correct, sir.
I mean, correct. You can look at art history in that aspect and see that there's all kinds of great art by this point in time. So there's no excuse for this.
Yeah, I agree. This one's pretty rough, but it's probably pretty rare and worth a fortune, even though it's that rough and that bad. But hey, that's again, like Kreider said, your blow book is probably my woe book, and vice versa. So there you go. Make sure you guys go keep an eye out for the Alley Poop book. Maybe there's an alley poop variant cover coming. We're gonna get a facsimile of this sometime soon, so we can do an alley poop variant cover. Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's move on to Buy the Dip. Starting off with a classic, one of my all-time favorite keys, because she's one of my all-time favorite X-Men. Jubilee's first appearance, Uncanny X-Men issue 244, is on Buy the Dip.
Yeah, so CGC 98 last week sold recently for $140. This is at a 2024 high of $230. The low is 128. In 2023, we see a high of $350 for CGC 98. And the all-time high was 723, but this was in 2021, and so which is closer to the newsstand price, which I think started in late of 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why you might see a little like discrepancy in GPA, in just my opinion. But it really kind of shocks me on this book, especially with the reception of X-Men 97 and Jubilee being a pretty strong character in that. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right. It definitely shocks the hell out of me. She's a great character, and there should be a resurgence of her once they get some type of play in the MCU. We know that Feige said in Brazil this week that he would be. They're definitely moving towards the mutant part of the MCU. It's their main focus. Sounds like they're pushing the street level hero phase after this next phase. They were supposed to be the next phase, and with Blade, Daredevil, Spider-Man all being like a street level hero type stuff. And because of the Kang BS and bringing in Doom, they're flipping those, and they're going to do the Doom saga and the Secret Wars saga and then street level stuff. So the mutants are ripe to bring in right now, and that's what we're going to get.
I mean, they have to pull their ace out of their pocket at this point to win back a lot of people.
Yes. You're right. So this is a book that I would love to buy in a 9.8, and if I can find one for $200 or less, I'm gonna buy it. That's for sure. This is a great buy. So, all right, Ferdbird the Nerd in the house. Speaking of Ferdbird the Nerd, our next
good timing
Buy the Dip book, Captain Marvel issue number 6, the Decal 1 in 25 from March of this year, is on the list.
Yeah, so big shout out to Ferdbird and his IG market report. He recently reported on this, saying that a copy sold for $20. I think it was slightly less. It was around $20 with shipping. And this Decal 1 to 25. So because this is a raw book, I had to do a little bit of digging. So shout out to Terapeak. If you haven't used that tool, great tool to use for digging deep into last solds on eBay and stuff. So in January of 2024, during the release, this book was selling for $50. In March, it reached its all-time high for $105.
Wow.
And and then you're getting books back from CGC. A CGC 9.8 sold in June for $68. So less selling less than what a raw was selling for. Which is to me that's crazy. Like, yeah. I like this cover.
It's a decent cover.
Yeah.
It's a decent cover.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Not too shabby. So
Yeah.
it's definitely worth a $20 buy-in, for sure.
Oh, well, yeah, less than ratio, and then right out the gate, it was like way over ratio. So I don't see why this can't have a resurgence at some point in time.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely one of those DeCall keys that all the DeCall fans are going to be searching for years to come. Once, it's funny how artists, the life cycle of new artists work. Like when they catch on, people kind of go crazy for them, and then they kind of die a little bit, and then in a couple of years, if they're really, really good artists like this, and they do these amazing, beautiful designed covers, they get super hot for a while. I mean, perfect example of that is Scotty Young right now, just going crazy. So a lot of that type of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Red Hood is in the house. Joe, how you doing, brother?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Joe Hood?
I'm glad you're here. You're here just in time, brother, for our almost 10. And I think this almost 10 starts off with a Joe book.
Hey,
sure.
where's Stein at, bro?
Stein. Your birthday was last week. Stein's wife's birthday is tonight. So happy birthday to Mrs. Stein. And so Stein's taking out the wifey.
Didn't I jump on the show?
Yeah,
you did.
We're live right now.
You did. But
we just finished By the Dip.
But if it was your wife's birthday, I wouldn't expect you to be on the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd get in trouble for that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Then you become no hood.
Hey, man. Namesh hooked it up, bro. Look at that, bro.
Namesh is amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing.
For my birthday, he sent me a care packet. Look at that, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Autograph.
Nice.
Look at that. Dude.
Oh wow.
Gold autograph. And then this one is super fucking scarce. It's the
wizard. Yeah.
And then look at the autograph over Storm's face, bro.
Oh,
come on, dude. You fucking retard.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to use that word. Fucking idiot.
Love that cover. Yeah. 13A, B, and C. Yeah.
And then
so good, bro.
See, I thought J. Scott Campbell's warehouse sale was going to be something like that. Books like you don't see very often.
Yeah.
But like Campbell's warehouse evidently only has books from the last books from the last couple of years.
Namesh is in the chat right now. So along with that amazing birthday gift to Red Hood, I want to shout out Namesh for just being such a great community member. He's just a good dude.
He's amazing, man.
Yeah. And we can't thank him enough for being part of this community.
But I got his address now, so I'm going to send him stuff. He refuses to tip. No, I don't want anything. Well, I got your address now.
Yeah.
Well, I've met him in person. You're
getting something now.
Yeah, but whatever, Aaron.
All right, let's get into the almost 10. Speaking
hey, who's going to win the fight tonight, bro?
Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson.
I put $100 on Tyson.
I hope it does. I hope he does. But I think the fix is in.
I think they probably practiced, but if Jake Paul tries to get cute and play, it's like playing with a bear. You know, you're petting him, and then you do something wrong, and then
piss him off.
Be careful, man. He's a wild animal, bro. You don't fuck around,
dude. He might lose an ear.
Yeah.
He might lose more than that, dude.
Yeah. I think Paul's gonna win it just because the fix is in, but we'll see. All right. Speaking of Campbell, let's get into the almost 10. Oh boy. Theory of Magic, issue number, is it 1 or 7? I think it's 7. The JSC J. Scott Campbell cover. This is I don't know if it was self-published, but it's from Redhood Comics, which I believe is the name of the writer of said book, of this magic book. And you've got cover art by J. Scott Campbell on this one. Most of the covers on this one are done by Sabine Rich for the series, and she did color on this. So this is pretty interesting. A rare book, tough to find in the wild, and copies of it are selling for $40 raw on the secondary market. So, yeah, this one is super cool. Anybody in the chat ever seen this? Hood, have you ever seen this book before tonight?
Wow, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I knew where I could pick some up.
I know. Damn, that's fucking gorgeous. And it's like older Tinkerbell, right? J. Scott Campbell meshes Mary Jane and Tinkerbell. So, speaking of that, if you guys do wish you knew somewhere to pick this up, let's bestow some free cornbread on you.
Wait, delay it for a second for Joe to check the
you
private
better
chat.
freaking hurry, dude.
What, the private chat?
Enter.
Look at it real quick before I'm trying to stall McClay as you get ready.
Oh, I got some cornbread early too.
Oh, you got it earlier? Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll fast forward.
Yes. Yes. So there you go, you guys. $40 on the secondary market. I think this is probably super low print run, considering it sounds like it was self-published. Theory of Magic. Here are the rest of the covers so you guys can kind of see what we're talking about. From 2016, a lot of Sabine Rich covers. I mean, just beautiful stuff from Sabine Rich. So if you're a Sabine Rich fan, check that link that I just put in the live chat.
Yeah, Sabine colored the book, right?
And she did these covers.
No, but on the J. Scott Campbell one.
Oh, yeah, she colored the J. Scott Campbell one too.
Man, that's good, man.
I think this one, that's an E-Boss cover. Look at that one. That one's an E-Boss. Not all of them are Sabine Rich covers. I think she did the coloring on most of them. Yeah.
Theory. Oh, these are different numbers.
Yeah. So 1, 2A, 2B. So there's variants for each. There's I think a Rich cover and then a variant for each. So there's a Sabine Rich.
The Theory of Magic, like, who's the publisher?
I think it's self-published, dude. I think it's that Redhood Comics. Yeah. I do. I think it's self-published. But, could be wrong. Who knows? Look at that beautiful Sabine Rich cover right there. I mean,
this is like that booth you see in Artist Alley from some artists you don't know who they are.
Yeah. That's an E-Boss cover. That's a rare E-Boss cover that doesn't show boobies.
The negative space is for your imagination.
Yeah. That's an interesting one. So these are probably pretty low print run. And for all of you guys that watch House of Stein on the live show, you just got some free cornbread. Congratulations. That being said, this one is selling for $40 in the secondary market. Who knows how long that'll last at that price? We'll see how rare this is in a couple of weeks once it gains some heat now that people know about it. So shout out
Man, I even asked if they had J. Scott Campbell stickers on the on the whatnot thing with Comic Tom. Like, it wouldn't fucking answer me, dude.
They
Maybe some of
wouldn't-
that wrapping paper.
They don't have that anymore. Look, I don't have any like that J. Scott Campbell stickers on this. Like it's all.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
Oh, I don't want to dock myself. Wait.
Where'd you
No
get that?
stickers. That's
Is that
the
a
box.
mystery
That's
box?
mystery box.
Yeah, it's a mystery box.
From the whatnot or just?
No, from his website.
Bro, they ship it like that? I bought a mystery box before. It didn't come like that.
That's what it came in.
No, like he sent me a box, and then the box like that was taped with J. Scott Campbell tape, and it
It
looks
came
like
in that box.
bro. I'm gonna have to like make my own on Amazon. You can like superimpose an image. I'm gonna make my own J. Scott Campbell stickers, dude. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, just bootleg.
And I'm gonna put them on all my J. Scott Campbell books.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Fucker.
Don't Hood's a petty one when it comes to that shit. That's
No
for
way,
sure.
it's the little things, dude. Like customer service, man. You know, it's the little things. Like if he doesn't know, like he could sell some shit. Like it's like, oh, I can't believe I saw, bro. Where are you? Where's your head, dude? You can sell tote bags for conventions, and you can sell those stickers. Like, bro,
Merch.
like you need a body man, dude, to sell some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. I agree.
bro, like
I agree. But that's why he's got Whatnot now and Comic Tom.
they don't.
Yeah.
It's to clear out his website.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So, well, there you go, you guys. Great way to start off the almost 10 with a rare
But
J. Scott Campbell.
But if
cover.
you've got like 3 or 4 books, and I said this the other night of one issue, oh, there's only 3 copies of this. Why is that in the warehouse? If you only like warehouse, you got like 100 copies of something. Like, oh, there's only 3 copies of this in a big fucking warehouse. Okay. I'm sorry.
It says Tom has the other 97. No, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Well, I gotta say, man, shout out to Whatnot and Comic Tom for pulling that off. That was pretty cool.
Oh
to
man,
see.
that was
Yeah,
huge, man.
Yeah, that was really cool to see that. So, all right, moving on to our next almost 10 book. We got a huge almost 10. Hood, you're gonna love this one too. We talked about this recently. Superman issue number 680, the crypto cover.
Oh man.
Is gaining some heat, like Hood said.
Bro, I was on this spec like 3 years ago when Trish was doing her stray dogs. I said, man, I started buying dog covers. I said, you know what? I'm going to buy crypto. I got like 6 or 7. The only thing I don't have is a newsstand. So I've been looking for a newsstand of this fucker. Look at that pooch, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
It is, dude.
Best dog cover, dude. That's the best fucking dog cover, dude. No offense to all the great artists out there, but to me, Alex Ross nailed
GOAT.
what
GOAT.
crypto is.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Agree. With the flowing cape and sitting on top of the lion
Bro,
head.
it's
Yeah.
just, man, probably taking a shit.
A CGC
Such a good
9.6 sold for $160 recently. So
How much? How much?
160 for a 9.6. CGC 9.6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
That's probably like the all-time high for a 9.8.
probably. Yeah. So be on the lookout, like we said, like Hood said, for those crypto books. Moving
Bro, there's
on.
a lot out there, man.
Yes,
of
there
crypto.
is.
Like,
A lot of good ones. And there's a new one that I believe was on FOC or a new comic book day. I think it was on FOC. And it was for the horror, DC horror, where Crypto's got an arm in his mouth. Yeah. So speaking of canine friends, we've got some good canine friends information coming up later in the show. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Moving on, next, Blade, issue number 5, the classic Wolverine cover where he's sticking his claws through his head. In a newsstand specifically, had a recent sale of $100 raw, and it probably was in rough condition. Yeah, tough to find book, tough to find newsstand. 2007 era Marvel. That's a great book. Great cover too.
Oh, so that's why Richie hasn't been on podcasting, because he's
Yeah.
selling comic books again.
Yeah, yeah. Probably, you're probably right, man. There's two guys there's two guys when I think of newsstand collectors, Richie and Mike Hansen. Those are the two guys that
Big Short.
like
Longshore has a pretty good collection too.
yeah.
I called him Big Short.
So, all right, yeah, $100 raw for that newsstand. So, moving on. Next, we have a killer book, a third printing of Haunt, issue number 1, the classic McFarlane, Robert Kirkman, Ryan Ottley, Capullo series. What a great team up, 4 heavyweights in the industry. 2 of them when they were kind of starting their career in the very early stages of their career. And Haunt number 1, the third printing. This one's selling for $70 plus raw.
Dude, it's a phenomenal cover.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. And it's never really gotten the love. Like the whole Haunt, like the McFarlane covers, they've never really gotten the love they should,
Great series, man. Killer series all around. So I love Haunt, and I love that Kirkman and Ottley teaming up with Capullo and McFarlane.
Fuck yeah, Ottley's a beast, man.
Oh, he's got multiple books on the list this week.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on out for Ottley. He's really become a titan in this industry in the last couple of years, and of course Invincible stuff is nuts. But all right, here we go. Moving on. A really cool cover that's really tough to find. This is a Silvestri cover for Witchblade manga, issue number 1. This is the New York Comic Con sketch cover, limited to 200. This one's 125 plus raw from 2007 also.
Yeah, that one's a ghost.
Wow.
That's a ghost.
Such a great trade dress. It says limited to 1,000 copies, but I don't know if that's true. I think the original colored cover was limited to 1,000, and I think the sketch was limited to 200. But you guys let me know if I'm wrong on that one. Man, that trade dress looks so good with the Witchblade and then the Japanese writing. Just awesome.
Especially in that red. It makes it pop so much with the white background. Oh.
Yeah. That is fire. You're right, Igor. That is fucking fire. Definitely fire. $125 plus raw too. So pretty damn rare. All right, moving on. Next we have a killer book. I'm gonna do this and take us out. Let's see if I can remove. Actually, you know what? I think I can do this. There we go. Marvel Universe versus the Punisher. Issue number 1, the second print, has a crazy wraparound cover where the Punisher is standing there and there's all these spikes in the ground with Marvel characters' heads on spikes all around him. That's fucking nuts, man. Have you guys ever seen this book?
No.
Is
it spikes or pikes?
Same thing. Pikes and spikes. Yeah. So
Yee comes in with his little jabs.
I think spikes are in the ground. Pikes are what the guys hold, right? So, anyways.
It's a stick. It's a fucking stick with a head on it.
I thought that's what heads go on, right?
Yeah. So, fucking cool ass cover, man. And one I've never seen till tonight. Maybe I've seen it before because it feels somewhat memorable. Maybe back in the Flip Side days of Pro Spec 10 or something. But this is from 2010 Marvel era, and love the Marvel variant box on that era as a book. So
yeah,
but super, super cool.
Like those are starting to be sucked up, man. Like you don't, like I was at Half Price Books, man, and like they didn't have not one single freaking variant, dude. I was like, God damn,
dude. Damn.
So
someone beat you there?
Man, like somebody works there that has been like
cherry picking.
Yeah, dude, fucking pussy, dude.
I can't blame him. I think I would cherry pick too if I had the opportunity. You kidding me?
Oh, I'm gonna be the comic pricer because I know everything about comics. This is my pile. This is what everyone else gets.
2 for me, 1 for them. 2 for me, 1 for them. 3 for me.
Hey, Aaron, the guy who won the slabs in the chat, Painty. Yeah, hit me up on IG, man. I'll send you the slab, dude.
Bro, Painty? Is it Painty?
Painty, 1981.
Painty is in UK, Hood.
What?
Yep.
He's in the UK.
Yep. So shout out to Painty.
We're gonna have to rerun that thing, man.
No, we got to figure out a way to get it to him, though. I think
we'll get it to you. I don't care, dude.
I'll give you the money. I told you already.
Painty said, "Red Hood, I hit you up on Instagram, brother. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Painty.
I'll tell you what my PayPal is, bro.
Yeah, he'll probably send you some shipping money. He's one of our UK brothers. One of the I love our UK community.
Now I'll send you a goodie bag, bro. And you're gonna open it up and go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. So good shit. All right, next book on the Almost 10, Biden versus Trump. Issue number 1. There's multiple covers from this series that are selling for $100 plus. Now this is pretty interesting. I would love to know if there's anybody in the chat that happened to pick this book up or any of these books up, because dude, I can't find out hardly any information about this. I believe it was originally a Kickstarter by this guy Eric Gum, who goes by Super Nerd Comics, I believe, but it never got funded. It only was 57% funded, so it didn't get backed. But all these covers are on eBay selling, and there's a bunch of them that are like really rare, these 24K gold, and you can buy them on his site still, it looks like. But there's a bunch of them are selling on.
Oh my God, like the Batman one, dude.
Isn't it crazy?
Oh my God, dude, that's hysterical, man.
Oh, just wait, bro. Look at some of these. This one with the old men fighting, the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns, the Spider-Man. I mean, they're pretty bad, but
dude, I like the Dark Knight Returns one, dude. That is fucking badass. Dude.
All right. So, but here's the thing. Look at this. $93 for this one where it's Trump and Kamala fighting, which he must have like put in later in the Kickstarter, and
it's a hollow foil.
Oh yeah, dude. It's weird. There's a bunch of them that are selling on eBay. They're not selling for as much as they're selling for on his site. So if you want them, you might be able to pick them up on eBay for cheaper than on his site. But it's crazy that these are selling, and the Kickstarter never got backed. So yeah, a fool in his money, says Tom. I agree. So isn't it interesting that he kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to say he ripped off, but didn't Television make this cover between Musk and Zuck already? Mm-hmm. And he's got Musk and Zuck on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but
I don't think that's cool to do that.
Yeah. So multiple of these, I guess, are selling because some of them are really rare, but man, it's interesting to see that the Kickstarter didn't get backed and he's selling them on his website. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm open to feel different ways. I'm not saying it's wrong or it's bad, but if your Kickstarter doesn't get funded and you've already printed the books, man, you're in a shitty situation. So I don't know if what the whole situation is, surrounding this, but something seems a little weird.
I mean, but isn't the point of crowdfunding so that pays for the printing of those books?
Yes.
I mean, it's not very common for you to have a Kickstarter, your own X amount of copies, right? And then, I don't know. To me, that seems kind of weird.
I mean, this one's kind of like, I don't know, man. You got Trump in the crossfires, and it's a 129. You've got Trump or Biden as the emperor. It's just, it's very interesting, and you know, these are selling. They're selling on eBay, but for $102 for the metal and $110,
nuts, dude.
right?
Look at did a Doom, dude.
Oh yeah, bro. 40, 28. Anyways, interesting. So moving on.
Hey, what's that Punisher one? Go back to the Punisher one, dude. Up.
Which one? Oh, this one right here. Yeah. Yeah, that's
No,
that's
the
the one I was talking about. This one's like, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
know,
right
you
there.
You got him in the crossfire. What the fuck,
bro?
Yeah. So,
Blow that up. Let me see it. Who did they have shooting the rifle, dude?
I don't know.
It's Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
Is that Hillary? Is that Hillary?
I don't know.
Pretty jacked for
Bro,
Hillary.
that's Hillary Clinton, bro.
Oh, yeah. Weird. So
That's nuts, dude. Looks like she has a cock, dude.
next on the Almost 10,
Sorry.
a full series. Catwoman When in Rome. For some reason, and I don't know, you guys, if there's anybody that knows, let me know, because I tried to search really quick and I couldn't find much information about it. Catwoman When in Rome, all issues. It's a 6-issue miniseries. Were selling for less than cover price, are now selling for up to $10 a piece. So, if anybody knows what's going on with the When in Rome books,
Is
let
it
me
just
know.
the Tim Sale books that everybody's like going after? Because like I know Campbell homaged one of his Long Halloween. Like, and maybe people are just going after Tim Sale books now. Is that what it is?
You might be right. I don't know, but all these covers are classic covers. If you guys don't know about the When in Rome covers, they're all good. I love number 5. Number 1's great. Number 3's great. They're all great. They're very noir, old school noir-ish. But number 5 is so good.
Oh
with the handout and all the jewels on it. It looks like it could be a movie poster from the 30s. You know?
Yeah, you know, it's like there's a lot of books that were done like back in the day that you look at them and it's like, how come these aren't worth anything? You know what I mean? So, but you know,
Fucking
you
love it.
gotta like strike at the right time, dude. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
have you read this one?
No, I haven't checked it out, but and I'm a big fan of Tim Sale, obviously, and Jeff
Yeah.
Loeb, and this is the one I haven't read yet, but I'm definitely going to probably check it out. Dave's Collection says this is all from the Penguin hype, and by the way, I waited for the Penguin to end, and I started watching it last night. I finished the first 3 episodes. Pretty freaking good, man. Pretty freaking good. So
I just had the final episode to watch.
Yeah, I got the last 2.
Colin Farrell. So there's something about, and I've talked about this before, the best actors, when they do, a good actor or the best actors will do this weird thing. This weird thing happens with them, that they act so well that you forget that the actor's playing them. And it's easy to do this because he doesn't look like them. But a perfect example of this is like Denzel Washington in Training Day. He was so good in that you forget it's Denzel Washington and you just can't stand him in that movie, right? And same with Colin Farrell in this. It's hard for me to tell myself that's Colin Farrell. Like I have to I have to really study him just to find any Colin Farrell in his acting, in his talking, in his mannerisms. It's gone. It's completely gone. And I know a lot of the makeup is there, so that's a big part of it. But he's such a good actor in this that you forget.
But it's the way he's talking too, you know,
and the waddle.
Yeah, his mannerisms, like.
Bro, when he came out in Horrible Bosses, you remember that?
Yes.
You just totally forget it's Colin Farrell's like, I want you to fire all the fat people.
Yeah, so if this is going to be a series, maybe they're going to do something like with this. I hope so. I really hope so. So, all right, moving on. This is a weird one. Apartments, issue number 1. This is a self-published book by Simon Hanselman from 2017. There's only 600 of these out there, and this is very interesting. It's a 24-page black and white Xeroxed comic book with a stamped title and a hand-painted cover. It's got 3 owl stories, and it's limited to 600. And it sells for $100 plus on the secondary market.
Crazy.
So I don't know anything about Simon Hanselman. Is Simon Hanselman does that ring a bell with anybody? Let's take a look here. Simon Hanselman is an Australian-born cartoonist best known for his Meg, Mog, and Owl series. He's been nominated 4 times for an Ignatz Award, 4 times for an Eisner Award, and 2 times for a Harvey Award, and won Best Series at Angolami in 2018. So, pretty famous creator, it looks like. So there you go. $100 plus for this, if you ever see it somewhere. Pretty interesting. Next, we end it with a massive book that we talked about in the market report a few weeks ago on the Wednesday night show on Beyond Wednesdays. Probably one of the rarest Scotty Young books. Speaking of rare Scotty Young books, big shout out to Wanted Comics, who had a massive sale on a Scotty Young Marvel book this week. If you guys don't know about that, go check out Wednesday night show on Beyond Wednesdays. We talk about it. But this one is beyond rare. Published by Urban Sequence Comics in 2005. It is a variant. This is the B cover by Scotty Young for a book called Brick City Bunch. This is issue number 2, and it had a sale of $1,350 raw. A perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. When those artists really take off, they have that wave, and then when people really get into them and they search out those rare ones, you get crazy sales. And rarity is king in this hobby, especially for speculation purposes.
You know, but that book, like showing it right now, I mean, if he put that out right now, like you would look at it and say, man, this is pretty good. You know what I mean? And this is him
Old
just
school.
barely cutting his teeth, dude.
Yeah.
What year
Yeah.
did this come out?
2005. It's got his old school
Wow.
signature. I
It's
can't
like
wait
street art, you know?
Yeah. I can't wait to get Scotty on one time, sometime on the channel so I can find out. I have so many questions I want to ask him about the early days of Scotty Young and
cool
comics.
son of a bitch, dude.
Yeah, he is. He is. You know, him and John Tyler Christopher are the 2 biggest cover artists in the game right now, based on amount of covers they're doing, and the amount of sales they have on their covers. It's beyond crazy. So I would love to find one of these at a half price books, man. So it's probably found in the area where it was published, and I don't know if Urban Sequence is like a self-published thing, but man, crazy tough book. So
what's the Hanselman? What is that? Leverage had put that Hanselman is so hot right now.
Oh, Simon Hanselman. That's the one we did before this, that Mr. Owl book. Yeah. Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if maybe the Hanselmans got a something optioned or something. Who knows? But all right, you guys, that is the Almost 10. If you guys wanted to find out more information about this book, we talked about it in the Market Report a few weeks back on Beyond Wednesdays. And you guys can come hang out with us tomorrow night, Modern Comic Mayhem on Beyond Wednesdays, where it's just a cool show. We have a good time on Saturday night, hang out, shoot the shit, and talk about FOC books. We also have a big drama alert segment tomorrow night. A lot of news and updates. And I think I found the new Sticky Goose, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll talk about that content creator tomorrow night on Drama Alert segment, Comic Book Drama Alert on Modern Comic Mayhem, 10 p.m. Eastern, Beyond Wednesdays. Let's get into the list. Starting off, our Golden Age honorable mention, Teenage Romances, issue number 34 from 1953. This is a Matt Baker cover and a crazy book because a recent sale of a CGC 6.0 sold for $4,100. Yeah. Yeah. Matt Baker, man. Golden Age Matt Baker. You guys know Golden Age stuff is crazy now.
It's the start of the romance age. You know, Golden Age books are like.
Yeah, but do they look like teenagers? Look at the haircut on that chick, bro.
Well, 1950s.
It looks like what's her name from Greece, dude.
Yeah,
well,
1950s.
you remember everyone in their 90s, like everyone that was in their 30s were actually teenagers. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess. Yeah.
Jersey to the Bay says, "Wait, what's that music from, bro? You don't know what that music's from? Do I have to play it again? You kidding me? Do you guys know what this music is from? Hold on. You guys let me know if you guys know what this music is.
I can name that tune in 3 seconds. No,
okay, hold on. You ready? Let's name it.
Bro, I'm thinking Contra.
Close. Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Oh shit.
I'll play it again for everybody.
Way on. I played that fucking game forever.
It might have been in Mike Tyson. It might have been in Contra too, because they used things for different games. But yeah, definitely. That's when you go to fight Mike.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you get the chance to go fight Mike. So yeah, love that. And by the way, congratulations for everybody trying to watch the fight. We have about 150 to 200 people watching the show live. You can tell a bunch of people are trying to watch the fight tonight and are probably pulling their hair out because Netflix is not working for anybody.
So. It is if you use your cell phone.
Okay, there we go.
Because I got the fight right here.
Good. And Mike is coming out right now, so perfect chance to play this one more time.
Could you imagine if it came out to that?
Oh, bro, that'd be so awesome. Are you kidding me? No. All right, moving on to our next.
Internet would have a field day with that.
I know. The next honorable mention, a really cool book. This is Voodoo issue number 1 from Image in 1997. This is the Jason Pearson variant. You guys all know Jason Pearson from Body Bags, rest in peace, passed away a few years ago. Amazing creator. Body Bags has a new series out, Body Bags with Hack Slash. So shout out to Tim Seeley and crew over there for doing that. But great variant cover. Early variant from back in the day, 1997. And This is the Jason Pearson cover for Voodoo #1, selling for $60 to $75 plus raw on the secondary market.
Blind Adam said that fighter from Ireland is hot.
I love this cover because she's got that leg tattoo of that dragon. That looks badass.
I want to say we talked about this on a long story short a long time ago, and that there's a platinum version where the voodoo's in foil.
I don't know, but that's a great question. Could be.
I can't remember. It's been too long. I'm sure Longshore will let me know Thursday.
Yeah.
Or sometime in one of our group chats.
Yeah, this is a great book. Great book. $75 plus raw on the secondary market. So be on the lookout. So, all right. Next, at number 10, ladies and gentlemen, we have multiple cover of the year candidates on the list tonight. Starting off with Poison Ivy, issue 27, The Puppeteer Lee 1 in 25, came out recently last week, is selling for a grip $35 to $40 plus on the secondary market for the Puppeteer Lee book.
See, if we talked about it last week, it would have been $75.
Yeah. Well, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say cover of the year candidates, I'm not just talking about like, we think this is a cover of the year candidate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you joined us last week, we weren't able to get a list out because Stein had a ton of work obligations, but we started to put together our covers of the year list. We're going to do a bracket style face-off starting December 1st. That will end at the end of December for our year-end show. We're going to do a year-end collaboration. I would love to do it with not only House of Stein, but maybe Nearing Nerdvana, Cover Price, do a big collaboration. We'll do a Beyond Wednesdays, best of the year list. And of course, the covers of the year, we have 64 covers. And these are all of them. I'll give you a quick look. These are all 64 covers.
And Panosian.
The only thing that I have a problem with is we got to figure out how to put these in the brackets. Like, I don't want two of the best covers of the year that we think are in the top 5 going against each other in the first round. So if anybody that's listening has an idea on how to fix that, put it on the comment section on the replay of this video, so we can figure that out. But yeah, 64 total covers that we're going to vote on, and then they're going to face each other off until we have one winner at the end of December. And then we'll also kind of announce, our favorite, what we think is our favorite at that time period. But a lot of great covers from this year. Not only do we have these, we're also going to have best series. I've already got, for the best series, I've got a few books in there. Transformers, Rook Exodus, Beneath the Trees, Avengers Twilight, Ultimate Spider-Man. Best new series, I've got Grommets, Beneath the Trees. Best overall storyline, I've got Doom. And then, of course, cover artist of the year, we're going to have 5, and we're going to have Mark Spears, Souza Micah, Lobos, Dan Panosian, and one more. I just got to think of one more to put on there. And then, of course, Publisher of the Year, we'll have a bunch of the publishers. And we'll vote on all those. And then we'll announce those at the end of the year for our end of the year extravaganza show to kind of talk about those. So,
oh, and if you have any suggestions for those, leave it in the comments as well.
Yes, please do, because that's a big deal. That'll help us out a bunch, a lot.
Shout out to Ferdbird. What's up, baby? It's in you forever, man.
So, all right. Next, at number 9, we have a cool book that probably should have been on the almost 10 before this, but the recent spike in sales has caused us to take a look at this. Forbidden Planet, issue number 1 from Innovation Publishing in 1992. Classic Robbie the Robot style cover. And this book is selling for up to $20 on the secondary market right now. Don't know why. If anybody knows why this is seeing a spike, Stein says on this one that it was less than $5, and this week it's selling for $15 to $20 plus. So, very, very cool cover. Something that I would definitely grab if I saw it in a back issue bin. So, all right.
Pick up.
Yeah. Yep. At number 8, here we go. Ryan Ottley. Precious Metal issue number 6, the 1 in 25 Ottley, came out this week, selling for $35 to $40 plus on the secondary market. Look at that guy with the cross face. How creepy that guy looks.
Dude, that's good, man.
Like grabbing a kid.
That's so creepy looking, dude.
That's
Oh,
a good cover, man.
Oh, don't tell me this is selling for like $50.
yeah. Yeah.
Is it?
Yep. 40 plus.
Are you serious? Wow.
Wow.
Yep. So,
Oh, James Kreider said Brian K. Vaughan's writing a script for Forbidden Planet.
oh,
It's
there
a
we go.
remake.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Kreider, man. Kreider's got the inside dope, but I bet you he's like a producer or writer, and that's a fake name or something,
Yeah.
dude. Kreider's got the inside dope on a lot of shit.
Make sure you guys are following James
Who
Kreider
are
on
you,
IG.
Kreider?
Hey, who
Yeah.
are you?
Hey, Scouter's in the house.
Scouter. All right, moving on to number 7 this week. Absolute Superman issue number 1, the Jim Lee black and white sketch 1 in 100 is selling for $125 plus raw. Absolute Superman was great. All the Absolute books are great. I just don't like this cover. I don't think it's the best Jim Lee sketch.
Yeah.
It's weird
Oh,
how it's
okay.
offset and you can't see his full cape, and
Yeah.
there's all the
You
other
can't even
covers.
see his feet. You can't
Yeah.
even see his feet.
All the other covers are way better than this one, in my opinion. So I really like the 1 in 25 Scalera the best. But even the A cover is better than this. But it's a Jim Lee 1 in 100, so people, yeah, people want it. You know, $125 plus on the secondary market for this one. So, all right. Moving on to number 6. Here we go. Tales of the Bizarre, issue number 9, is on the list. Back on the list. Tales of the Bizarre, back on the House of Stein list. People are buying this $35 plus on the secondary market for this one.
I don't foresee it going as crazy as we saw it before.
Yeah, I agree. Who knows? It's still a good cover. You know, we can't take
Yeah.
that away from it. It's still a good cover.
AI.
I would assume people there's a group of people that just don't care either
Yeah,
way. If
a
it's
big
AR.
group of people.
Yeah, that's like they just appreciate good art, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But
But we're not those people here.
I'm with you. I'm with you. So I am 100% with you. All right. $35 plus. Is it Zaf or is it AI? We still don't know. We still want to find out. And Dren Productions, let us know. Put us in touch with the artist. We'd love to interview him. Halfway through the list, you guys. Hit that thumbs up. We know a lot of you guys are catching this on the replay because you're trying to watch the Tyson fight right now. And you're just pulling your hair out. But we're okay. We'll see you guys live next Friday. But if you're catching this on the replay also, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps us out. And we're halfway through the list. Let's get on to number 5 this week. a big book last week. Probably would have been our #1 book last week. This was super hot. Shout out to Funhouse Comics who hit me up to ask about this book. Now, we talked about, I believe, this book in San Diego. Either they either showed this book or they mentioned the character, the new Supergirl character that is going to be a Superboy friend, I guess.
Companion.
A companion. Yeah. Her name is Christina. Is it Zoo? XU? Is that Zoo? Or is it U? XU. Christina XU is the last name. So I don't know if that's Zoo or U. Let me know, chat. So she's a homeless friend of Bailey Briggs that was introduced in Edge of Spider-Verse Volume 3, Number 3, before becoming Spider-Girl in issue number 12. But this is, I guess, her first appearance in this before she becomes Spider-Girl. I don't know. It's weird because it says that she first showed up in Spider-Verse Volume 3, but maybe that was a cameo and this is her first full appearance. So, yeah. We'll see how it plays out. I don't like her design. Her design is really, really rough. I'll show you guys what she looks like. This is her. This is the Spider-Boy 12 variant by Elizabeth Torque that's coming out. And her design just doesn't look good.
Woo, I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, so yeah. There you go. This book is selling for a grip. It was selling for even more last week. $20 plus on this one. It was double that easy last week. We've known about this character for a while. This book came out in September. And we've known about this character for a while because of San Diego, where they announced it. We'll see if this holds any value after the character comes out. But yeah.
I mean, what are first appearance Spider-Boys even doing? Anything?
What did he first appear in? #1, or was it
No, something else. Because
that's a great that's a great question.
Yeah, because it was a different title because this is his first solo series. I forgot what the book was.
So Spider-Boy first appears in Spider-Man #7. So let's look that up here. Spider-Man.
Because remember, like, one of the creators was pumping the character because it was like
Dan
make
Slott.
sure to get the
166 raw for the spoiler variant.
Really?
Oh, that's 10 copies. Okay, I was about to say, holy cow.
Oh, okay.
You can get
I
them
was like-
9.8 for $60. 9.8 for $60. So $20.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
10
don't.
copies. Okay. Yeah.
I don't see this.
It's not a rare book.
No.
Not,
200.
like-
10 copies. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, the census count is like ridiculous if you ever look it up. Like, most of them are all 9.8s.
Yeah. If this is a
It's-
$20 book, I don't see this book staying above 20.
I mean, there's over like 6,000 9.8s or something
Yeah.
stupid like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
so
lot.
like it's yeah.
This is a great cover, though. I mean, when we first saw this cover on solicitation, we all went like, that's a really good, even though it's Spider-Boy. And I've heard that this issue was actually really good from a couple people. So, yeah.
Cool.
But halfway through the show, and they are in round 4, and supposedly Tyson is looking really gassed, and I'm not surprised considering he's been retired for 20 years. So, I hope Tyson gets a knockout, lands a good punch, but I have a feeling it's going to go to the decision, and they're gonna Tyson's going to lose. Yeah, he's 58. 58 years old. Jesus. So, all right. Halfway through the list, you guys. At number 4, our second cover of the year candidate is on the list. This is Calavera PI, issue number 1, the J. Gonzo 1 in 20, and it is a killer freaking cover. Dia de los Muertos, Sugar Skull cover, and Jay Gonzo, if he would have put out probably 3 or 4 more covers, he would have been on that 5th artist on that cover of the year category, because he's put out so many good covers. All the Turtles covers, the special Robbie Reyes special variant, this, like, he's had a really, really good year. And this book is nuts. Oni Press. I don't know how many of them are out there. And hopefully if you guys got one, keep an eye on the secondary market. It's selling for $50 right now. I see this book probably selling for more next week. And I think it's probably going to be on the list again. But we'll see. I said this before and I'll say it again. I don't think... I haven't had a new book that's been on the Hot 10 list in probably 2 years, just because I don't pick up new books anymore. And every once in a while, there'll be a book where I'm like, I'm so pissed I didn't get one of this. The original Zaf book was one, and this book is one. Hopefully, it won't go too crazy, and I'll be able to pick one up on Buy the Dip at some point. But Zabit says there was one on eBay earlier. It was listed for $300. Yeah, shout out to the Covered show on Cover Price. Matt and John do such a great job with that show, which is every week right before this show. And they talked about this book. There's not very many on eBay. It is an Oni Press number 1 for a series that not many people really know about, and it is a 1 in 20. So I don't think there's probably too many out there, but we'll see. We'll see. $50 plus, and I love how he's smoking a cigarette too.
Yeah. I wonder if E-Man Tony has this.
This is a cool cover, dude. Very cool cover. All right. Top 3 coming up, you guys. Top 3 coming up. We've got some really cool books coming, and I want to tell everybody that if you get a chance to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. If you get a chance to hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up and show some love to the House of Stein. And I hope you guys enjoy the content here. Our compadre, Mr. Steiniger, is spending the night showering his wife with gifts and dinner as it is her birthday. So happy birthday, Mrs. Steiniger. We'll move on to number 3 this week. At number 3, a big book that's been on the list a couple weeks in a row now. Emily the Strange, issue number 1, is selling now for $150 plus in the secondary market. Yeah. Yeah. It was 50 when it was on the list, the last list. Now it's 3 plus times that. 3 plus times that. So, do you guys know the story of Emily the Strange?
I'm not familiar with this.
So, Emily the Strange was originally created by Santa Cruz Skate Company.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. She was stickers that was put out by Nathan Carrico of NHS Inc. in 1991 for Santa Cruz Skateboards rider Ross Goodman. She later became a sticker distributed at concerts, record stores, and skate shops to promote Cosmic Debris, the clothing line founded by artist and skateboarder Rob Reger and race car driver Matt Reed. So here is the very first printed sticker of hers. and I would love to see if anybody has any of these or if any of these have sold. So, as you can see, very, very early Santa Cruz skateboard art. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Santa Cruz stuff. Like, that is my nostalgia stuff. Here's another sticker from that time period, the Ross Goodman sticker. Emily didn't look tired or happy. She looked like she always looks strange. Santa Cruz. So, love that. Very, very cool.
I'm glad it. Okay, so I'm glad it looks somewhat familiar.
Right?
I was like, why does it look familiar? But I was like, I couldn't place 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. So there's a lot of merchandise out there for her and stuff, but yeah, this book is selling for a ton. And this is her first appearance in comics from Dark Horse in 2005. I couldn't imagine what 9/8 are going for. So, but ladies and gentlemen, our next book is a killer book. And for our next book, we have a special guest. Let's get to number 2 on the list this week. A monster of a comic book. G.I. Joe issue number 1 by our guest, Mr. Tony Fleeks. How you doing, brother?
It's technically not by me, really.
Well, you did the cover, though. You did the cover, right?
That I surely did.
You surely did. And
me and Alan Pasalacqua on colors. He did a lot of heavy lifting there.
Man, this is
What's
beautiful.
the numbers looking like on this stream tonight? Who is watching this?
We have over 70 watching live, but you are right, Tony. Because of the fight, everybody's pulling their hairs out.
Oh, yeah,
But
on like 2 screens.
yeah.
Are you watching it too?
Yeah.
Well, we're making sure everybody keeps us updated too. So, have you been having problems watching it?
Yeah, the Netflix is horrible.
Oh, it's bad.
Who's been watching it on his phone? That's the trick.
So the using your phone data, that's better.
Yeah.
So
you are in the
He's like,
middle.
give me a second.
You are in the middle of your tour still, right? Where are you at right now?
We are in Fort Wayne. We were just today at Summit Comics and Games in Fort Wayne, and then we went to Arcade Comics and Summit in Fort Wayne, which is in a former firehouse. Like, it looks straight up like Ghostbusters in that place. It's very cool.
That's sick.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Did you get to slide down the pole?
They didn't have the pole anymore. The pole has been removed. But I did buy a bunch of dollar books. So at least there was that.
Yeah, you can't beat that, man. How's it spelled? Is it spelled just arcade or arcade?
Arcade. The letter arcade.
Is that the same Arcade Comics that has all the badass grommets variants?
Yes, that's them.
Oh, shout out to Arcade Comics. What a great job they've been doing with those grommets variants, man.
Yeah, it's the guy that does Tony Hawk's skateboard graphics, right?
Yeah. Tim Barron, I believe, right? Yeah. I mean, they are just amazing, and I'm super jealous of those because they're gorgeous, and I love that series. But back to this book. This book is absolutely amazing. It's going crazy right now on the secondary market. $900 to $1,000 plus raw on this one, Tony.
I feel like I have a box of them at my house, but I am not at my house. So
Tony's doing this right now.
I feel like I'm going to really miss this
this
excitement.
window.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends on how rare this is.
Yeah, so I heard it's limited to 200. Do you have any idea on numbers?
I have no idea on numbers. I just guess it's whoever was at that screening, right?
Yeah,
that's what I assume as well. Were you at the screening as well?
I was invited to the screening, but I was in, last night I was in Michigan. Yeah. And so and then the night before that I was somewhere else. So I was not near Los Angeles where that screening was.
Well,
you're like a musician on tour right now.
Yeah.
We did have we had 3 very close friends at the screening last night. Big Clutch, Drew from Wanted Comics, and Big Leg, all at Universal Studios for that screening. And I'm so jealous of them because they all walked away with one of these beautiful books. There was a lot of giveaways that they gave away for this book. Let me go ahead and show you guys right here. They had some cool figures, exclusive figures. Here is, of course, the book we're talking about right now. And I'd be interested to know how many people showed up at that event. Couldn't have been many. So I could see this being...
200 seems light, though, for a theater in LA.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure what the number is. They don't tell me what the print runs are going to be when I draw the covers. But I do know when. So I got this gig probably because I did those Dark Ride covers.
Yep.
Also for Josh Williamson, also for Skybound. And it's basically the same job, like recreate this movie poster but change things on them. And when I would do those, they would send me a nice amount of comps. So if that is the case on this one, I'll be very happy. But I suppose that would really put a dent in the 200, or less print run.
Well, I think that getting it from the artist and signed by you and that type of thing will actually probably add a little bit extra money to that sale offer. But I hope that you get back in time and are able to make a little off this too, because I don't think people realize for a lot of working artists how important those comp books are. How important are those for you, Tony?
It can be pretty crazy, depending on on how diligent you are about I know I have friends that have a whole setup for selling those things. For me, unless it's a case like this where it's like a book that just really takes off, usually I just sell the comps for like a flat price, and just if they're worth more or worth a little less, I feel like it all sort of shakes out in the wash.
Yeah.
And also when you do as many books as I do, you tend to sort of accumulate just a ton of them. So
yeah.
Well, pretty soon they'll start having to give you a pedigree where it's like from the collection of Tony Fleeks.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, how much work you've been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hardest working man in comics, you guys. That is 100% true. I mean, look at him. He's on a world tour and he's got like 5 books that he's working on.
I'm supposed to be lettering right now, but instead I'm watching boxing and hanging out with you guys.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Well, we won't keep you much longer because I know that's the hardest working man in comics. It's hard to do all that and do all this too. So.
No, man, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to answer questions or just discuss context of this exciting number 2 book. What could be number 1? That's what I want.
Well,
I'm going to stick around at least for that just to see.
Yeah.
Give you my take on if it.
Oh, and then we were promoting your the back kicker. Is that what it is?
Backer kit.
Backer kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
These beautiful things.
So I definitely, since I have a dog, I need a pet chewable version of this.
Yeah. I don't think they make a strong enough pet toy for my dog. He destroys literally everything. Like I get the ones that are like, these ones are for especially bitey dogs, and he just rips the shit out of them. He's unstoppable.
I mean, my dog doesn't go that deep into it, so I get that lucky.
Yeah. Well, in that case, maybe these are strong enough.
Yeah. Wait,
well,
the next round.
They need squeakers in the paws, though.
These squeakers in the next round.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Can you explain the decision to put it on backer kit? Was there anything like that, or was that Dynamite's decision to put it on backer kit?
That's Dynamite's decision. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the difference is between backer kit and say a Kickstarter for this type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems to be functioning exactly like a Kickstarter. It's not like an Indiegogo where you can not hit your goals and still get the get the thing done, then we still got to hit that goal. So if
Yeah.
you are what we're talking about here, if you're Stray Dogs fans, Trish designed these dogs, and Dynamite and her got together and got them sort of manufactured. We did a licensing deal with Dynamite back in like the heyday of Stray Dogs, and this is something that's been coming together since then. They sort of really taken their time getting it exactly right. So these dogs, I think, look about as close to the comic book as you could get in plushy format like this.
They look great, man.
Yeah.
So for anybody that's watching this right now, if you want these at all, you need to hurry because there's only 11 days left. They're about halfway to their goal, and these things are absolutely gorgeous looking. They look, Trish kind of did like prototypes, I remember back in the day, which were great looking. And we know some people that got some of those, and which are very cool. But man, you're right.
did.
Yeah, these definitely look totally like they're produced by some toy company or Disney or something like that. The quality on them looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree. They're really great. And there's all kinds of other stuff on the campaign as well. There's variant covers, there's metal covers. We did a Feral variant that's a Feral issue 7, and it's a 7 homage.
Oh, nice.
So that's on there.
What's in the box?
Exactly. And if you keep an eye this week, I think they're going to be putting up some more stuff, some original art tiers and some stuff like that. So keep an eye on that too. But yeah, if you have a Stray Dogs fan in your life, if you're a Stray Dogs fan, I feel like this is sort of essential for that sort of thing.
Yeah, and a lot of little extras, like you said, that are super cool. So
yeah.
Any news out there about any optioning news that in the background, maybe?
No, if you've talked to anyone else with projects out there bouncing around Hollywood, they will tell you that the end of the year is not really the time when things are popping off.
Gotcha.
Everybody's sort of waiting for 2025 to see if they can get some money back in this town. I guess
the next fiscal year budget.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
They say survive until 2025. We are in discussions with people. I think we probably talked about it last time we were on here, but discussions, but nothing on paper right now. So we're just out there.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it the other night. I hope one day we see a adult themed animation for Stray Dogs. I think it's perfect for it. Everybody that's read the book thinks it's perfect for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, in the meantime, we're just gonna keep making Feral. If you like Stray Dogs, Feral, the first trade paperback just came out. It's ongoing. It comes out every month. Me and Tone are on the road right now, but we're making Feral while we're driving around. Trish is at home, cranking away on Feral as well. Everybody, the whole team from Stray Dogs is out here doing the thing. We got more new stuff coming next year.
How was the CGC signing? How did everything go?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was neat to check out the CGC operation down there. They got that place locked up tight. They would if you had to go to the bathroom, they would have to walk you to the bathroom and stuff. They don't let anybody, even VIPs like us, they don't let you out of their sight. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool, actually. Wow.
They're afraid somebody might actually grade a book. I'm just kidding.
They follow you to the bathroom and everything.
They don't go in with you. That is.
Yeah, I'm just messing around.
Hey, Tony, you've been in there too long.
Making sure I wash my hands.
Yeah. Trish was talking about how you guys decided this go around that you were going to do something different with your your sketches. How did that all work out?
That was cool. Yeah, we did. We had Tone there as well, so all the sketches that we did when we did the last ones, it was Trish would pencil them, and then I would ink them and sort of do like a light grayscaling on them. And this time we were like, well, if there's 3 of us, why don't we do them in color? So they came out, full color pet portraits. I think they're some of the nicest stuff we've done as far as that sort of thing. I think people are going to be psyched when they show up.
Well, you got to tell Tone that one of these nights we'd love to get all 3 of you guys, on with us and talk about this whole thing. So
he's right. He's sleeping. He's right behind me.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So shout out to Tone.
Yeah.
Passed out.
So now he's technically been on the
podcast. Yeah.
Guest of the show. Friend of the show.
Before we move on to the number 1 book, I do want to talk about this G.I. Joe book one last time. So this, for anybody that's just joined us after watching the fight, issue number 1 of G.I. Joe came out this week. It was absolutely awesome. If you guys didn't check out the review on Beyond Wednesdays, go check out that show from Wednesday night. Me and Yee reviewed it. It was excellent. This cover came out at a special Skybound movie screening of the classic, 87 G.I. Joe movie at Universal Studios, and it was a surprise to everybody. And it is selling for $900 to $1,000 plus raw on the secondary market. And I think that this is going to be a monster, and we're going to keep our eye on it, obviously. Yeah. And it's such a great cover. It's got that great nostalgic feel of that 87, cartoon poster and image. And Tony is so great at doing these nostalgic covers.
It looks like a VHS cover from the animated movie. It's like so incredible.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away, man.
Like I said, a lot of the credit for that too goes to Alan Pasalacqua, the colorist. He's been sort of stepping in and doing some of the colors on a lot of the Feral variant covers that I've been doing lately. And he did an issue of Local Man too. He's sort of been my go-to guy lately for if Brad Simpson is too overwhelmed, I'll have this guy hop in. And he's got a secret talent like I do for sort of mimicking and being able to sort of match up with these movie posters or these illustrations or whatever we're trying to homage. He's really good at it. And this one, I could tell he was psyched about it when I sent him the reference. He was like, oh shit, this is going to be cool. So
a lot of unsung heroes in the comic book industry, comic book colorists, and this is cool that, this one worked out so well because it's...
Yeah, a lot of times I color these myself, but on ones that are this detailed and annoying looking, I definitely pass them over to someone else who that's their full-time job.
Man, when you were done with this, you had to know it's I fucking nailed this. Bro, it's badass, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I felt good about it. I did half of it traditional, because it's such a detailed piece, I did the main part of it with the logo and the characters and stuff. I did that all on paper. And then I drew the rest of it digitally because I wanted to be able to get real close in and work on those vehicles and those little tiny characters and all that stuff. So yeah, it took a little while, and when it was done, I felt good about it.
Have you sold your OA?
I can't remember. I know I had it at LA Comic-Con, and I know some people were circling it. So if I haven't, that'll go up after I get back.
Nice. And for those of you guys who didn't read it, what's really cool about this cover also is that the vehicles you see on there were vehicles in that issue. It was nice to see those show up in the issue. So
yeah, they were very specific about it. They told me, what characters to put everywhere, what vehicles to use. I was basically just sort of plugging and playing, and then getting to have my fun, in the rendering.
They're doing such a good job over there at Skybound with this Energon universe. It's remarkable how well it is. So,
shout out my guy Josh Williamson too. I'm excited. He's having just massive monster hit after monster hit.
I agree. I agree, 100%. So, all right. Well, that is the number 2 book. Tony said he wanted to stay around for the number 1 book, and ladies and gentlemen, The
I'm
number
you
one.
myself, but here we
That's
go.
fine. Yeah, the number one book of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Spears Monsters, issue number 1, the second print, Trick or Treat Mole Air, is at number 1, selling for $100 plus on the secondary market, and there's been a ton of sales. Look at this, you guys. 107, 202, 100. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. If you go and even look at current sales, I mean, people are putting them up for crazy amounts. I don't know if Tony's heard about this one yet, but this is pretty interesting. So this issue came out a few weeks ago. It's the second print of the Keen Spot series. And some of the issues, we don't know how many, had this printer's error, printer's mark on it. Let me go ahead and go back here. Let's see if we can find that picture. There we go. On her shoulder, right there, is a little printer's mark. And this is so freaking crazy that somebody decided, hey, I'm going to put this up as an air, and it sold for $402. Now, I reached out to Mark to ask Mark if he knew about this, if he knew how many of the issues were printed with this air. He says he was notified about it about a week ago, that some of them had this issue and that people had realized it. He doesn't know how many had the issue, but I'll tell you guys what, it seems like quite a bit. And I don't know if it's 50-50, but it'd be very interesting if the mole cover is more copies than the regular, and people are paying more for the mole, and the regular cover becomes the rare one.
Right.
This is crazy, you guys. I mean, this is the type of stuff that happens in comic book speculation. The weirdest stuff will cause people to go crazy, and this FOMO happens.
Somebody bought like 20 of them. Oh man, I'm rich.
Like, listen, if I truly, I'll tell you guys right now, that G.I. Joe book would have been the number one book if there had been a few more sales, right? There hasn't been enough sales of that book to, give it that number one spot. There's been so many sales of these, and there's so many more on the market that this is beyond crazy to me. Like, these
I'm just hoping we got some with printer's errors on them. I'm gonna be inspecting them very closely.
I mean, you could always mark your own.
That's true.
Yeah.
Stray Dogs Dog Days issue number 2 had a printer, like one of these moles on it. Nobody even mentioned it once, but I think we could get that going too. Was it time?
Tell the guy at the printer, hey, make sure you put your thumb on it as soon as it comes out of the press.
Get a little cigarette burn on these.
Stray Dogs Dog Days number 2, you guys.
There's a little yellow dot on some of them.
Has anybody ever done like this? Random shit just crosses my mind. Has anybody ever said, like, I don't want you to autograph it, I want your fingerprints on this shit, right? And they have the thing like the cops bring out and you just or a thumbprint. I want your thumbprint on there.
We did a black cover for this tour, like a black cardstock cover tour variant. And every one of them gets our thumbprints. It's impossible not to put fingerprints on those things. that comes free with purchase.
Well, Tony, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man.
Thanks, fellas.
I'm really
awesome
glad.
Job, Tony.
Yeah, and continue to be the hardest working man in comics and just put out great content.
Thanks.
We're
going to be in Chicago tomorrow. We're going to be at Challengers Comics and Graham Crackers Comics tomorrow, and then on Sunday we'll be at 2 other Graham Crackers in Chicago, and then next week we're off to Nebraska and Colorado. So if you're in the Midwest, we're coming.
That's awesome, man. Much love, brother, and I'll talk to you later.
Night, guys.
All right, good night.
All right, good seeing you.
That was awesome, you guys. What a freaking show. That's the type of stuff that you get here on House of Stein. it's nice to be able to, call these creators or message these creators and, bring them on or have them in the chat and
Send them
say,
a
come
link.
on, send them a link, baby. Send them a link. And you guys know that Tony and Trish especially have been real important parts of, the content that we create for a long time. Friends of the show and the channel, and just great people all around. Trish, if you're watching this, we love you too. And again, Tone, we want to get you all three on here one of these nights.
Love Trish.
Yeah.
After I pressed her books, I got so much business, bro. It wasn't even funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the best, man. And so is Mark Spears, you guys. I can't wait. If you guys haven't seen it, I think Mark, let me go find this. This is kind of interesting. Mark put on his IG the issue number 2 is getting ready to come out. And look at these, you guys. Here's issue number 2. Right here. 1 week away from issue number 2 release of Monsters. And you got a really cool EC homage.
Yeah. That is cool.
Yeah.
I want that book with the gunfighter, the
Pecos Bill.
The Pecos Bill, man.
Pecos Bill, man.
You have that picture, man?
Do I have the picture of Pecos Bill?
Yeah.
No, it's on his Kickstarter. Let me see if I can go find that real quick here.
Yeah.
Monsters.
That's going to be the book, dude.
Monsters. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, dang. Laura called you out?
Laura called me out?
Yesterday?
Why is she upset at me?
Uh-oh. Sounds like drama alert. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, let's see here.
What happened?
I actually saw, I jumped on the Shakers list, I think she was doing. Is that the one she does with Black Crown Comics and the 2 guys from Lords of the Long Box?
Oh, that's funny. I was talking to Ann on the phone earlier, too. She said the same thing to me over the phone. Like, you never invite me to any of the shows.
She's in the green room. She's in the green room. You know what I mean?
She said the same thing about us on Long Story Short.
Yeah.
Like, her Shaker show follows the Long Story Short. And she has access to the StreamYard.
Yeah, she owns the channel.
So I told her a long time ago, she has, she can jump in anytime.
Bro, she's family. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
I know.
Exactly. She's not mad. She knows that she can come
family,
on anything. Bro. Yeah. All right. Where is that Pecos Bill? Oh, look at that. That's so beautiful. Look at that one. That one's crazy too.
Yeah.
All right. Pecos Bill. Oh, look at that one. That one's great too.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah.
Ooh. Where'd it go? There we go. Hopefully coming soon to a comic shop near you. So
fucking badass.
Yeah. So I went to back to my story. I went to and the it was either the Shaker show or the Hot 10. I can't remember. And I caught him right at the end, and I jumped in and said threw up my I love you sign language, and told her that.
Man, Igor's trying to start some drama, dude. Stop it, Igor.
Laura and Anthony both are in the green room for Beyond Wednesdays, where I drop the links for the shows. So. They're welcome to come on any show ever. So,
yeah.
But
it's because we don't send that text invite like, "Hey, jump on the show if you're free."
Yeah, I probably need to do that. But they had a great Monsters variant, and and
if you're signed up, but if you're signed up for their text line, you saw that they were doing bundles together of their limits. And the 1 in 25s together.
Yep, right here. So limited to 300, sold out. So
dang.
Of the 1 in 25.
Oh man, that's a great cover, man.
Yeah.
This is why you sign up for their text line so you don't miss those drops.
Bird City Comics, man. Bird City Comics. So shout out to Bird City. Also, I want to shout out our boy Big Leg, Wanted Comics, and Big Clutch, who all three of them have that amazing G.I. Joe #1 Joe Benitez Chameleon cover, limited to 500. You can find these at Bigleg, BIGGLEGG.com, Big Clutch's site, or Wanted Comics. That's Wanted Comics with an X. They each have like 100, I believe. So if you want one, go check it out. Bigleg.com. 2 G's on Big and Leg, and then Big Clutch and Wanted Comics. You can find all those links below in the chat. They got a great Joe Benitez cover, and they were out with Joe Benitez, I believe. Let's see here. Let me go search.
Did you see Clutch got that doggy name tag, Mama?
He did. I almost cried, dude.
Tear.
Yeah.
Tears.
I almost cried.
Mama!
Yeah,
I'm nicknaming her Big Mama, though.
So this is the guys out with Joe Benitez. They got a bunch of books signed, all three of them. So shout out to Joe Benitez, one of my favorite all-time G.I. Joe artists. And we got to show this. Here we go.
Los Angeles area, so we're on Stormwatch. So hey, this is what they're talking about in the news. So we got a lot of boxes today. Again, they don't tell me the grades. Hopefully, thank you guys for all the support. Our G.I. Joe came out. We met Joe Benitez yesterday. My partner is Big Clutch, the Big Leg.
Look at those
Big
boxes,
Leg is my presser. So again, these things are tight. So it's super windy. There we go. So hey,
is he gonna jump in the pool?
There we go. These are.
He's got to get a 10.
Regular copies. There you go. Yeah, if you don't know what grades they're saying,
right?
I don't know. I thought it was just a 10, but if it's 99, I hope he's going to jump in.
100. Gold gilded, 9.8 right there.
Ooh,
this
gold one. Ooh, that's going to be a big book.
Curry, 9.8. Hey, it's a 1 in 500 right there. 1 in 500, 9.8. It's a 1 in 100. Andy Granoff, 9.8 right there.
Oh, no big deal. 1 in 500. 1 in 100.
So again, I think the other box is yellow labels. These are blue labels.
Those floaties. Put those on your arm and jump in the pool with them.
Older book, 2009.
Ooh, I love that.
Warehouse, 9.8. Older book, 2011. That's a 1 in 15 ratio. Sideways cover, 9.8. Oh, damn. That's a tough one. 9.6 right there. There's only like 8 in the senses, 9.8 on that one. Here you go. 1 in 100.
Looks like he's got ears.
Wolverine, George Perez, 9.8. Holy moly! That's the most expensive book on planet Earth, my friend.
So he just recently sold an 8.0 of this for like $1,600, you guys. Can you imagine what he's going to get for that 9.8?
$3,000.
Yep.
$5,000.
Easy $3,000, right? Look at that.
There, this is the big one, my friends. Put that over there.
Probably one of the rarest Marvel.
Hey, folks, we got an 8.0 the other day. We thought the grades were the same. This is a 9.8. That's going to be a big one.
That's the first 9.8 on the census, isn't it?
Here you go.
Yep.
1 in 1,000. Hey, this is what we rolled. 9.8. 1 in 1,000, 9.8 McFarlane. That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's an expensive book right there. 9.8. That one's going crazy on the census.
Dang.
Here you go. 1 in 500 Del Auto. 9.8. Hey, these are all the warehouse copies, my friends. Oh, damn. Kingpin. We love that one. Sinkowitz, 9.6. Oh, try so hard, these things.
There
you go, 1 in 2,000, 9.8. Hey, we're not messing around. Hey, this is the warehouse.
Wanted Comics. You can get all these books. WantedComics.com.
Big Clutch, 9.8. Skybound X right there, Battle Beast. This is actually a super expensive book. Second printing, Venom #1, 2011. I get all warehouse copies, my friends. This book has gone bananas. 1 in 50. Savino cover right there, 9.8. That one's going crazy. Here you go, Maria Wolf, her girlfriend, 9.8.
Ooh, love that.
Here you go, 1 in 1,000, Jim Lee. We're not messing around. 1 in 1,000, Jim Lee. Got Marat Michaels right here, 9.8. Again, worked with, he was the
beautiful
Rob Liefeld is the inker for Rob on that one. Here you go, 1 in 100. Cyclops, 1 in 100, 9.8. Got Steve Ditko, 1 in 100. This is probably our best box of a long, this is our best box in a long time. I don't know how we could top this box. 9.8, 1 in 1,000 right there, Jim Lee. Oh my god, older Scotty Young, 9.8. So again, here we go. We got another box, my friends.
How many bangers did you pull out of this box?
Big shout out to
Wanted
Mrs.
Comics,
Wanted
baby.
Comics. Again, she's on her lunch break filming this thing. She says it's
Bro,
too cool.
that Scotty X.
So okay, hey, that was about our best box we ever got in our entire life. Again, stormy California, super windy, and we're gonna open these things for you. And again, these should be the signature ones.
Man,
Yes,
why
these
does he
are-
talk so fast, dude?
I know. He's trying to hurry up because it's windy and cold. I
Dude, it
imagine.
just made my blood race, dude. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Well, the turnaround times on these books are probably ridiculously long too, right, Hood?
Mhm.
Right now. So
yeah.
Look,
What do you think? Why do you suppose they're slow as shit right now?
because they fired half their staff.
Not only
Right
that,
there.
they also had to fix that error with the inner well problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
So there's delays in that, and then as more people are still sending stuff in, it backs it up even more, right? The same thing happened at the start of the pandemic until they hired more people.
9-9. Jump in the pool. We'll see. A bunch of Marat Pooh books. I think these
I
probably...
gotta jump, guys. I love y'all.
Love you, Hood. Talk to you soon, brother.
right.
Later.
Look at that.
Oh, they didn't fix it yet? Then why are books coming back out?
Dr. Flaw and King James. Look at that. 9.8. Make sure you guys are following King James. Got Ultimate Willie right here. First foil sign right there, 9.8.
That's 9.9.
Yeah, 9.9, 9.8. Oh, dang. Got 9.6 on this. Dang, what happened there? So, hey, it is what it is. Here we go, 9.8, Fast and Furious right there.
9-9.
9.9, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We got a 9.9 right there. Look at that, do you poo? Oh my goodness. Going back over here, 9.9, Remark right there. He's dreaming of somebody. I don't know who he's dreaming of. Maybe a $1 billion movie. And we got another one, 9.9 right there. Hello, bloody signature. Got some books over here because I owe you guys something. My goodness. Don't be cheating. Oh my goodness. Oh my
10.
goodness.
Jump in the pool,
Yeah,
Drew.
this is it. Folks, we're on cloud nine here. Go 9.8 right here. 9.8. Take it for. Oh my goodness. Got Do You Poo right there. 9.8. Beneath the Trees right there with the claws coming out. Wolverine 9.8. Got a corn right there. It's like my boxes are blowing around everywhere. 9.8. We got a Star Wars 9.8 over here. We got a Fight 9.8 there. Got an Ultimate Willie 9.9. We have Ultimate Willie, and here comes the big ones, my friends. Again, these are all customer books. Okay, if you see your book in here, congratulations.
eBay
This is from the
Live
Las
is where
Vegas
you
show,
guys
in front
can
of
get
Sphere.
these.
Marat Michaels, look at this.
So if you guys don't know, what Drew does is a lot of these books, especially the artist books like the Marat Michaels, he'll do an eBay Live show and he'll give you the option if you want to send that book to CGC, and he'll have it pressed and sent to CGC for you. And that's what these are. These are customer books. All the Do You Poo ones are customer books that have already been bought and sent to CGC and are back. So follow Drew on eBay Live. That's Wanted Comics on eBay Live. And go to wantedcomics.com for all the other stuff.
10.0 right there, my friends. 10.0. Congratulations. Movie made $1 billion, and this book's about to make $1 billion. Then we got another one. Oh my goodness. Fight. Again, hey, it's Mad Magazine parody. 10.0, my friends. Are you kidding me? So that's 2 10s. Then we have, oh my goodness. Yeah, are you kidding me? A 10.0 Star Wars. Again, we're out with signing this thing as you guys are bidding. That's why the signature is so crazy. And you got 10.0 that. Congratulations. And then, oh my goodness.
Wow.
Gold. I'm lucky. Wow. Yeah, some of us lucky. That's 10.0. This is the Vegas Vic Las Vegas for the Las Vegas show with Rob Liefeld, Marat. Oh my God, 10.0. And then last one, oh my goodness. Got Fast and Furious. Big quote there. So we got 5 10.0s. And then we have the rarest book on planet Earth. This is the only one in the system, my friends. We just sold an 8.0. We didn't think it was right, but that's a 9.8. It's the only one in the system. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, folks, it is colder than cold. I always jump in the pool, but hey, today it's so windy and it's so cold. I can barely put a toe in there. Oh my God, trust me, it's freezing. So, thank you guys so much. We'll be on eBay Live.
We want the full thing, bro. We want the full Monty. Jump in that pool, bro. Wanted Comics, you guys. Make sure you guys go check out Drew, Wanted Comics. Good shit. Great show, my friend. And I got to do the quickie. So
see ya.
Thank you, sir. I was going to ask you to totally do that. You need to fill in for Stein this week. So, all right, brother. I'll talk to you soon. All right, you guys, let's get into the quickie. All right, our Golden Age honorable mention this week, Teenage Romances, issue number 34 from 1953, St. John Publishing. This is a Matt Baker cover. A big sale on this, a CGC 6.0 sold for $4,100. That's the single highest graded copy of this book. Classic Golden Age honorable mention on the list this week. A regular honorable mention, a great Jason Pearson cover. This is Voodoo #1 from 1997, Image Comics. This is the Jason Pearson variant. Rest in peace to Jason Pearson, the creator of Body Bags. Great, great artist. There's a Body Bags hack slash book that's out currently and lost way too soon. Rest in peace, Jason Pearson. This is a great book right here. Voodoo. Issue #1. Appreciate that, Paney, with the $1.99 super chat. Shout out to our UK fam. Make sure you're on the lookout for this Voodoo book because this is a tough, tough book. $75 raw for this. And that's why it's on the honorable mention this week. At number 10, our first cover of the year candidate, Puppeteer Lee, 1 in 25, Poison Ivy, number 27. Beautiful book, came out a few weeks ago. This one is selling for $35 to $40 plus on the secondary market, and it's one of the cover of the year candidates for the Beyond Wednesdays best of 2024 list. So be on the lookout for that 64 book bracket. We have 64 covers in the cover of the year list, and they're going to be facing off each other for the House of Stein Beyond Wednesdays cover of the year bracket, and keep an eye on that for that in the next couple of weeks. At number 9, Forbidden Planet from Innovation 1992. This is one that I've never seen, never heard of. It was selling for less than $5 a few weeks ago, but now with recent news of a Brian K. Vaughan reboot on the series, this book is selling for $15 to $20 plus. What a gorgeous cover that is. At number 8, Precious Metal number 6. This book came out this week. This is the Ryan Ottley 1 in 25 from Image Comics. And look at that crazy character with the cross on his face. That is creepy as all hell. And this one's selling for $40 plus on the secondary market. At number 7, Absolute Superman issue number 1, the Jim Lee sketch cover, 1 in 100 with Scott Williams inks, is on the list, selling for $125 plus. Absolute series have been great from DC. Absolute Batman's a 10. Absolute Wonder Woman and Superman are great. All the covers have been great for Absolute series so far, and the Superman series has some of the best. Is this one of them? I don't know, but it's selling for $125 plus. At number 6, Zaf is back on the House of Stein Hot 10. After the craziness and the debacle of issue number 8, and Hood and D finding out that Zaf might not be the artist we thought he was, and is just a person on Fiverr that is doing these issues. We reached out to Dren Productions, and they told us that he's just a Fiverr artist that they like. They don't know if he uses AI. They don't know if he swipes art. They like his covers, and they're going to continue to go with them. And I respect that. But I don't think that this cover is going to be as crazy as the issue 8 pre-finding out that information. This one right now is selling for a decent amount on the secondary market, $35 plus. At number 5, one of the biggest books from last week, Spider-Boy issue number 11. This is from Marvel in September of this year. First full appearance of Christina Zhu, I believe is how you say that. The new Spider-Girl character. Issue number 12, we'll see her in costume for the first time. Great cover right here. This book was selling for $50 plus last week. It's dipped a bit and is back down in the $15 to $20 range. At number 4, our second cover of the year candidate. This is Jay Gonzo 1 in 20 for Calavera PI number 1 from Oni Press. Came out this week and it is gorgeous. Probably low print run. There's not very many on the secondary market, and they are selling for $50 plus right now. At number 3, Emily the Strange, issue number 1. This is the first appearance of Emily the Strange in comics. If you don't know, Emily the Strange was created for Santa Cruz skateboards, merchandise, stickers, shirts, stuff like that, skateboard art. And she became a much bigger character and is now getting an animated series. This book is on fire and is selling for $150 plus. At number 2, the Tony Fleece Skybound Insiders movie screening G.I. Joe issue number 1 variant. This was for the Universal Studios screening of the 87 movie for the release of G.I. Joe issue number 1 from Skybound, and it is selling for a ton of money. Few sales because it just came out and we don't know how many are out there. I doubt there's too many of them. $900 to $1,000 on the secondary market. And at number 1 this week, Mark Spears Monsters issue number 1, the second print Trick or Treat cover, specifically the Mole Air variant. Is this an Air? Is this more rare than the regular cover? We do not know yet, but somebody found it and put it up as a Air variant. It is a printer's ink Air variant. We reached out to Mark Spears. He doesn't know how many are out there. He does know about them. He was notified by a customer, I believe, a few weeks ago when they first noticed it, and somebody put it on eBay for $400 and it sold for $400. Multiple sales of $100 plus. This one is on fire. Will it stay at these levels? Will it be find out to be more rare than the regular? We don't know, but we're definitely going to keep an eye on it. Shout out to Mark Spears and Tony Fleece, both great creators who have both jumped on House of Stein to talk about these great books that they create. This is the House of Stein Hot 10 for November 15th, 2024. We'll see you next time. Adios.